Torvald Helmer is Nora's husband. He's a very traditional husband of the time period, which means he's very possessive of his wife. He's also very self-centered. He really doesn't see much beyond his own wants and needs, and he sees to it that he instructs Nora and leads her in how to live their life together. So it's challenging in that regard because it is a character that you kind of look at with a modern eye and kind of go, oh, don't say that, don't do that to her, but that's very normal of the time period. So it's challenging in that regard to make that seem honest and true.
The challenges of learning the role of Nora are many. I can't tell you all of them because I'm still in the middle of all of those challenges of learning the role of Nora. I haven't quite finished learning the role of Nora. But I would say the hardest part about the role, there's two things. One is just remembering who's coming to visit me next. Because the whole thing takes place in a drawing room, right? So who's coming, which scene is next, guys? I'm still not quite sure. Then the other thing is Nora has a tendency to talk to herself when she gets very agitated. And as an actor, that's really hard to just to make honest and real, and also just in a very practical way, just to remember what words I'm supposed to say in what order.
Dr. Rank is a family friend of the Helmers. He and Torvald go back to before he even married Nora. He's a visitor in their home every day, just about, invites himself to dinner regularly. And these days, at least, he comes at least as much to see Nora as he does Torvald.
For this particular play, one of the big challenges really is the language. The characters speak language of late 19th century English, and it's translated as well. So one of the easy things to do with the language is to sort of take it to a heightened kind of place, and that isn't what we wanted to do with this production. We really wanted to ground it, and the characters are very real, and so making the language of that time period sound true and honest in my voice is just kind of one of the challenges with this particular play.
So Elizabeth Constant is our dramaturg for this show. And what is a dramaturg, you might ask? A dramaturg is basically somebody who is responsible for maintaining the world of the play and is responsible for making sure that everybody understands the world of the play. So
lots of research.
Lots of research. It's 1879 in Norway. So
giving us tips on sort of the economy of that time and place, the etiquette.
What kind of packages things would have come in. Like I have crates full of costumes that come out at one point, and we realized, well, what kind of container would that be?
There are not a lot of regional theaters that can or choose to spend money on a dramaturg, so it's really a luxury to have somebody that's there with those details and that amount of knowledge for you to just kind of dip into, and it's really fun.
I'm hoping that the audience will come away from the show with an understanding of how challenging it is to be a woman in any time period. Now, just as much as it was when the play was written in 1879. You know, things have changed for sure, but the reason this play is being produced now is because we're still struggling with so much of that need for equality. I can't believe we're already in season 3.
Really?
That's insane to me. And that we're at the last show of season 3 is completely mind-blowing. Lon and I were actually just talking about this, how
we were.
Proof was 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing, and that we have already picked season 4. We're about to announce season 4, and I'm already starting to think about season 5.
My only negative about Proof, I love doing it, but Whitney and I were never on stage together. She played my daughter, but our scenes were with the other actors, and we've done a 180 here. All of my scenes are with Whitney, which I love. Alex, I actually worked with this past summer, not on stage, but I stage managed a show that he was in. In general, as an actor, you love working with people who know what they're doing, who have this talent and this feel for what they're doing. It makes you elevate your game to be in the same ballpark, and that's certainly true about both of them.
It's a very well constructed play.
Yeah, it's a masterpiece.
Lots of good drama, lots of great stuff happening at the studio.